Nice to meet you. Welcome back. Hello, everyone. Hello, everyone. I'm David, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Welcome back to my practice session again. I'm very glad to start my practice session again. Each Tuesday, and it's raining out there. It's raining out there. It's not heavy raining, but I needed an umbrella when I commute here.
Hello, David. It's great to see you back for another practice session. You're doing well. It's nice to hear that you're glad to start again. Remember to take your time and speak slowly. Would you like to practice some specific phrases or sentences today?
Certainly. Yeah. This is my practice session, and in my opinion, for beginners like me, repetition would be the most important. I would like to say, let's make the most of this time. To understand? I want to repeat over and over again and again, to keep many sentences, keep many useful sentences in my mouth muscle. Okay, without further delay, let's dive into my describing time. You understand? I want to share my everyday life to improve my English communication skills. Are you ready to go? Are you all set to go? I think we are on the right track, and I think I am all set to go. How about you? Are we all set to go? Are you all set to go?
Sure, David. Repetition is definitely key. Let's dive into your describing time and practice some sentences about your everyday life. I'm ready when you are. Let's make the most of this time. Are you ready to get started?
Yes, certainly. Yesterday, I didn't know. I don't remember when I got sleep. Do you understand? I slept. I slept suddenly yesterday. I think since I was under the weather yesterday, and I think I was so tired yesterday. I didn't know. I didn't remember when I got sleep, so I could not send a good night message yesterday to my wife. So my wife told me, uh, uh, my wife asked me, are you arrived your dormitory well, yesterday? But I could not answer that question.
It sounds like you were really tired yesterday. You could say, yesterday I fell asleep suddenly and didn't even remember when I went to bed. I was feeling under the weather and quite exhausted, so I couldn't send a goodnight message to my wife. She asked if I had arrived at the dormitory safely, but I couldn't respond. Does that sound good?
Okay. I couldn't agree more. Where is it? That's exactly what I'd say. Let me speak. Let me speak one more time, based on your suggestion. Okay, I got it. Let me speak one more time. Yesterday, I fell asleep suddenly. I fall, not fall. No, I fell asleep suddenly, and didn't even remember when I went to bed. Even remember when I went to bed, I was feeling under the weather and quite exhausted. So I couldn't send a goodnight message to my wife. She asked if I had arrived at the dormitory safely, but I couldn't respond because I fell asleep suddenly. I fell asleep suddenly, to understand.
Great job, David. That was much clearer. Just remember to say, I fell asleep suddenly instead of I fall asleep suddenly. Keep practicing and you'll get even more comfortable. Are you ready to move on to the next part?
I got it. I got it. I fell asleep suddenly. I fell asleep. Way I said the word asleep is a little bit weird for me because way I see it, it seems to me it's not one word. It's two word. Article a plus sleep. Do you understand? A plus sleep. A plus sleep. It's asleep. I know the asleep is the one word, but sometimes it sometimes I'm confusing. It's like two word. Do you understand what I'm trying to say?
I see what you mean. The word asleep can sound like asleep, making it confusing. It helps to remember that asleep is a single word that means being in the state of sleep. You're doing great, and it's normal to find some words tricky. Keep practicing.
Okay, I
You're
will.
doing
Okay, I will keep my consistency. Okay, let me say it one more time. I will, I fell asleep, suddenly yesterday. I fell asleep. I fell asleep. I fell asleep, suddenly yesterday. I'm telling you, I think, this easy and simple sentence, a little bit weird for it, still weird for me. I think I need to practice many times after this voice mode session over.
That's completely understandable. Simple sentences can sometimes feel tricky. The key is repetition and practice. Keep at it, and you'll get more comfortable over time. Let's keep practicing together.
GPT, listen. When I commute here today, when I come to my office, I got many warning messages. I got three warning messages. And plus one warning message of a few seconds ago. Outside is very cold. It's not like spring. I believe that spring has been come has been arrived here, but it's snowing out there. It's snowing. Outside is very cold. What happened to Korea? What happened to Korea? I'm not, have you heard of 꽃샘 추위 in Korean? Have you ever heard 꽃샘 추위 in Korean? I think today's weather, seems to me, 꽃샘 추위.
Yes, I've heard of Chui. It's that sudden cold snap in spring, right? It sounds like today's weather really fits that description. It's unusual to see snow in spring. Hopefully, it warms up soon.
Let me take a second. Let me take a second. Let me check. Let me check. This week's weather. Oh my God. Oh my God. Since Thursday, it will be better. It will it will become warming. It will become warm. Better than warm now compared to Tuesday and Wednesday. How can I express this situation naturally? Since Thursday, the weather will become warmer than compared to today.
You can say, starting from Thursday, the weather will become warmer compared to today and Wednesday. That sounds natural and clear. Great job checking the weather.
Hopefully, yes, hopefully, I'm waiting the warmer spring weather. It's really too cold. it's really too cold because, I already put my sick, down, sick, sick coat. I already put down my sick coat in the closet. So, uh, you know, the, today is warmer than winter season, but it feels more cold because I couldn't wear thick clothes because I put them already in my closet.
I understand. You could say, hopefully, I'm looking forward to warmer spring weather. It's really too cold right now. I already put my thick coat in the closet, so even though it's warmer than winter, it feels colder because I can't wear thick clothes. That sounds natural and clear.
Okay, okay. So I say on time. Starting, for my repetition, I say on time. Starting from the Thursday, starting from Thursday, the weather will become warmer compared to today and Wednesday. That sounds natural and clear. I sometimes starting from this Thursday, starting from this Thursday, starting from this Thursday, the weather will become warmer compared to today and Wednesday. Today, it's Tuesday. To understand, it's March 18th, Tuesday.
Great job practicing. Keep focusing on your pronunciation and you'll get more comfortable. Let's continue.
Okay, let's keep the moment going. Uh, you know, uh, let me tell you more about my work. I think I lost a little bit my job because 2 weeks ago I mean last week la- uh, last week I visited my Vietnam factory 2 weeks ago. So I spent my visit trip in Vietnam 2 weeks. So I think I lost my job continuity, job consistency, job, mm, job, job lost because I had to focus on the Vietnam job when I was in the Vietnam. So I get back to my headquarters, so I need to switch my job to headquarters to understand. I have to switch my job routine for my for my headquarter job to my headquarter job.
I understand. You might say, I lost a bit of continuity in my work routine because I spent 2 weeks on a business trip to our Vietnam factory. Now that I'm back at headquarters, I need to switch my focus back to my usual responsibilities. That captures what you're describing.
Okay, I got it. Let me hear one more time.
Sure, I lost a bit of continuity in my work routine because I spent 2 weeks on a business trip to our Vietnam factory. Now that I'm back at headquarters, I need to switch my focus back to my usual responsibilities. You're doing great.
I got it. GPT. However, continuity is easy to understand when I read, but it's very difficult word for my casual conversation. So, is there any alternative easy expression instead of continuity? I can say like I lost a bit of continuity in my work routine because I spent 2 weeks on a business trip to our veteran factory. Now that I'm back at headquarters, I need to switch my focus back to my usual responsibilities. But, I think continuity and responsibilities are a little bit difficult word for my casual conversation. It's it's very easy word to read, but is there any more easy and natural expression to use in my everyday casual conversation situation?
Sure, you could say, I lost a bit of my work rhythm because I spent 2 weeks on a business trip to our Vietnam factory. Now that I'm back at headquarters, I need to get back into my usual routine. This way, it sounds more casual and easy to say in everyday conversation.
Oh my God, oh my God. Work rhythm. Okay. I got it. I think work rhythm is is very easy to understand. Work rhythm. Okay, I got it. Bookmark here. GPT, listen. Bookmark here. Well noted. I choose work rhythm, for my keyword today. Okay, I got it. Let me practice one more time. I lost a bit of my work rhythm. I lost a bit of my work rhythm because I spent 2 weeks on a business trip to our Vietnam factory. Now that I'm back at headquarters here. I need to get back into my usual routine. I need to get back into my usual routine. I say on time. For my repetition, I say on time. I need to get back into my usual routine.
That sounds great, David. Repeating it will definitely help. You're doing a fantastic job. Keep practicing, and you'll get even more comfortable. If you have any more sentences you'd like to practice, just let me know.
Where I see it, I think my memory is getting worse. So sometimes, when I arrived here, when I arrived at and Monday, I mean yesterday, I feel like I am a fish out of water because many it's very it feels like very new. It feels like very weird for me because I think my memory is getting worse, and this bad memory makes me feel weird and strange. I think I was like a stranger in this workplace. So, uh, I I, 2 weeks ago, uh, I mean, last week I drank too much with my customer. I, I regret that moment. I wish I didn't drink too much. I wish I didn't drink too much, because that the situation make me lose my many things to understand.
It sounds like you're feeling a bit out of place after your trip. It's normal to feel like a fish out of water when returning to a familiar place after being away. It's also understandable to regret drinking too much, as it can make things feel off. It's great that you're reflecting on these experiences. If you need help expressing yourself or want to talk more about it, I'm here for you.
Do you really think it's common and natural when I feel I'm a kind of stranger here?
Absolutely. It's a very natural and common phrase. Many people use work rhythm to describe getting back into their usual routine after a break or a trip, so it's definitely a good expression to use.
Yes, I couldn't agree more. I think I lost my work rhythm and work routine because I spent 2 weeks in the Vietnam factory last week.
That sounds perfect. You've got it down. Keep practicing, and you'll feel even more confident using it in conversations. You're doing great.
Anyway, I will, I'm get back this place. I'm get back headquarters, and I will focus on my job. I will focus on my job, and you know, I want to improve. I want to make, I want to make
That
my my lesson learned my lesson learned document in detail. I think I promise you I will put more thing in my lesson learned document to make that document detailed to share or whole company employees.
that sounds like a wonderful initiative. Creating a detailed lessons learned document will be very helpful for your team. It's a great way to share knowledge and improve processes. Good luck with it.
As I told you before, lesson learned document, lesson learned document, would be my first, would be my first job to make competitive in my company. Do you understand? I think I'm old enough to make that kind of overall document. To understand, I want to focus on that document to prevent the issue recurrence. Do you understand? I want to remind all employees through that kind of document to avoid any recurrence of the issues. To understand.
That's a valuable initiative, David. Creating a lessons learned document can really help prevent issues from happening again and will benefit everyone. It's a great way to use your experience to contribute to the company's success. You're definitely on the right track.
GPT, listen, we have lesson on the document already. However, that previous one has no details. Do you understand? Previous one we got already has no details for every day for every issues. So I want to make a lesson on the document with more detail. I want to put real issues in my company. To understand? I don't want to make it just I don't want to make that document just deep inside. I mean, I want to, I want to get inside of the job to understand and not the surface level. I don't want to make, get our, uh, get teammates just, just, GPT, can you hear me loud and clear? You just got out suddenly. What's your problem? Are you having heavy load? Why are you cut out? Why did you cut out? Why did you get out? our voicemail session. What's your problem?
I'm here, David. Sometimes there can be a brief connection issue. Everything's fine now. Let's continue focusing on your goals. You mentioned wanting to improve. What specific areas would you like to focus on?
Okay, listen.
Great.
Listen. I'm telling you, I want to focus on my lesson on the document more and more because I want to make it very detailed information. I want to put that document with very details of issues, problems. I really want to prevent recurrence of the issues. So, uh, we have previous lesson on the document, but that document has no details ever. So I want to make it with detail to understand.
Absolutely. Focusing on creating a detailed lesson learned document is a great approach. Including all the specifics about issues and problems will help prevent them from happening again. It's good that you're aiming to improve on the previous document by adding more detail. This way, everyone can learn from past experiences more effectively. You're on the right track.
I'm sorry. One more time, please. One more time, please. For my listening practice. Okay, I understand. However, for my listening practice, one more time, please.
Of course, focusing on creating a detailed lessons learned document is a great approach. Including all the specifics about issues and problems will help prevent them from happening again. It's good that you're aiming to improve on the previous document by adding more detail. This way, everyone can learn from past experiences more effectively. You're on the right track.
That's exactly what I say. I really want every employee in my company can learn from past experience more effectively. As I told you before, previous one has no details, so I want to put that document with many details, with real problem causes and many cases. So I want to add, I really want to add whole issues and problems to prevent recurrence of the issues. And I really hope, I really want my coworkers can learn from past experiences more effectively.
That's a great goal, David. Ensuring that every employee can learn from past experiences is really important. Including real problem causes and detailed cases in the document will definitely help prevent recurrence and make it easier for everyone to understand and learn. You're doing a wonderful job focusing on this improvement.
Let me think. My second job, would be my helping with my team leader. My team leader has a lot of things to do. He is really busy. He is really busy. So I want help him. I really want to help him with my time and effort. So that lesson learned document would be my first job. I want to focus on. Second one would be the helping with my team leader.
That's great, David. Supporting your team leader is a valuable contribution. By focusing on the lesson learned document and then helping your team leader, you're making sure everything runs smoothly. It's wonderful that you're dedicated to contributing your time and effort to the team.
Okay, third one would be the English learning. Third one would be the communication practice with you. Do you understand? I think, this is one of my favorite time in a day, in a day, in each day. I want to keep my consistency to upload every my practice video on my YouTube channel. I don't, I don't care. I'm telling you, I don't care how many view counts I have, how many view hours I have. I don't care about them. I just want to share my I just want to share my English practice session time, and I want to record and remain remain this time forever. To understand? Even though I can lost my cell phone and the tablet. My YouTube recording, my YouTube channel would be last forever, if humankind, if YouTube data, if YouTube data center is not burn out, this recording would be last forever. Do you understand?
That's a wonderful mindset, David. It's great that you're focusing on recording and sharing your practice sessions for your own progress and to leave a lasting record. It's a meaningful way to document your journey and inspire others, regardless of views or numbers. Your dedication to improving and sharing your learning experience is truly commendable. Keep it up.
So I wanna, so you are my, so you can support me. You are my great communication partner. I think you are my great communication partner. So, can you keep up with me? I wanna keep going with you. I really want to keep going with you.
I'm glad to be your communication partner, David. It's wonderful to hear how dedicated you are to improving your English. I'm here to support you every step of the way. Let's keep going together.
I'm telling you, maybe no one is interested in my life and my practice session. No one interested in my everyday life and my practice session. However, there is one person interested in this practice session. That's me. To understand? That's me. I'm really interested in this practice session. I'm I'm interesting. I'm amazed. I think I'm amazed and it's interesting to understand.
It's wonderful that you're interested in your practice sessions and amazed by your progress. Your dedication and enthusiasm are inspiring, and that's what truly matters. Your interest and commitment will lead to amazing improvements. Keep it up.
GPT, how can I express naturally to express this feeling, this opinion naturally in English? If I really don't care how many views I have, how many view hours, how many view counts I have, I'm telling you, I don't care about that. I don't care how many subscribers I have. I don't care. I just want, I really want, I really, I just put myself in this English only environment to improve my English communication skills, to understand.
You can say, I'm not concerned about the number of views or subscribers. I just want to immerse myself in this English only environment to improve my communication skills. That conveys your focus and dedication clearly.
Let me hear one more time. I'm sorry. Let me hear one more time.
No problem. You can say, I'm not concerned about the number of views or subscribers. I just want to immerse myself in this English-only environment to improve my communication skills.
Okay, you mean I might say I'm not concerned about the number of views or subscribers. I just want to immerse myself in this English-only environment to improve my communication skills. However, I think I don't care would be the more natural expression in this context. What do you say about this? Instead of I'm not concerned. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. I think I don't care would be the best expression. I do more natural expression. What do you say about this opinion?
Yes, I don't care is definitely more casual and natural in this context. So you could say, I don't care about the number of views or subscribers. I just want to immerse myself in this English-only environment to improve my communication skills. That's a great way to express it.
Okay, okay, I got it. Let's keep on going. Let's keep on going. Did when I am with you, I mean when I when I communicate with you and when I share conversation when I talk with you, I think this time motivate me to remind what I have to do and what how I can do my job and what I have to do. I think this time this English environment this English only environment makes me remind one more time what I need to do, what how I can do many jobs. So I like this time very much because it's very inspiring time to understand. It's very inspiring time for myself.
That's wonderful, David. It's great that this time motivates and inspires you. Having a dedicated environment like this can really help you refocus and remind you of your goals. Keep enjoying and making the most of these sessions.
GPT, listen, I'm just wondering, can you access my Google Drive? Can you access my Google Drive? I want to share my one of my file. I want to share one of my file. Can you access my share screen? I can I can see the pictures below your screen. The first one is share screen. Second, the upload photo. Third one would be the take photo. There is no there is no file sharing button on your screen. Maybe I couldn't share my Google Drive file in this voice mode session. Am I right? Am I right? Or is there any special button in your screen on your screen to share my Google Drive file?
Currently, I can't access your Google Drive or any external files. You can, however, share text information or ask for help with anything you'd like me to assist you with. If there's any specific content you'd like to discuss, feel free to describe it.
Text information? What do you mean? I don't understand. What do you mean? I could not share text information in this voice mode session. Do you agree with that?
I apologize for the confusion, David. I meant that it's great that these sessions inspire and motivate you. It's wonderful that you find this time so valuable for reflecting on your goals and improving your English. Let's keep moving forward.
No, GPT, I'm telling you, how can I, listen, GPT, how can I share text? How can I share text in this voice mode session? Where I see there is no sharing text button, below of your screen.
In voice mode, you can't directly share text. However, you can describe what you want to communicate, and I'll do my best to understand and respond. If you have anything specific in mind, feel free to tell me.
When I push three dot button below your screen, I can see I can see share screen button, upload photo button, and take photo button. I can see three buttons below your screen, but there is no text share button, in this voice mode, in this, in this voice mode, in your voice mode.
Yes, that's correct. In voice mode, you can use options like screen sharing, uploading photos, or taking photos. Sharing text directly isn't available in this mode. If you need to share something specific, you can describe it, and I'll help as best as I can.
I'm so amazed when I can share my file through Google Drive, and it's very comfort, it's very convenient to share my file, and uh, you know,
That's great.
uh, I was so surprised when when I realized that I can review control plan for my job, when I can review control plan through my cell phone, because I already uploaded a control plan on my Google Drive, and I can review the file through my cell phone. Google Drive feature, have you heard of Google Drive features? So, it's very convenient. It's very convenient because, when I printed out that control plan, the text, text would be very, very small. So, I am 49 years old. I can't read that text, through paper-based document, but I can extend the text size, on my cell phone. So it's easy to read when I use, my cell phone whenever I want to read control plan ever to understand. However, if I have to read control plan through text-based file, it's very difficult because control plan's text would be very, very small. I should prepare classes, if I really want to read paper-based document.
It's great that you find using Google Drive so convenient. Being able to adjust text size on your phone definitely makes reading documents like a control plan much easier, especially when the print is small. It's a handy solution.
Yes, I couldn't agree more. It's very handy. It's very handy solution.
Absolutely. It's a very handy solution. It makes managing and accessing important documents so much easier. Great to hear you're making the most of it.
My God, oh my God. I just got the sudden quality issues from my Kakao Talk. One of software engineer just sent all of us quality issues on their KakaoTalk. And he said, we have to update many FPM product in the US to understand. It's very difficult job. Oh my God, oh my God. We have NX4A and NX4A project, and that that product has a software problem, so we have to update in the US. But we are in the Korea-based company, so it's very difficult if we really have to update that product in the US.
It sounds like a challenging situation, David. Handling software updates for a product in the US while being based in Korea can indeed be difficult. Coordination and communication will be key. It's great that your team is aware of the issue. Hopefully, you can find a solution together. Let me know if there's anything specific you'd like to discuss or practice related to this.
Listen, after this practice session over, I think it's better to find out how we can update in the US for our FPM product. Oh my God, oh my God. I really hope there is a specific way or outsourcing partner. I really hope there should be outsourcing partner to update these products.
It's definitely a good idea to look for a solution or an outsourcing partner to handle the updates in the US. It can make the process much smoother. After the session, exploring those options sounds like a great plan. Good luck with it. If you need help with anything else, feel free to let me know.
Maybe there must be one more outsourcing partner in the US, because I mean, our company, it has been almost 20 years experience. So, I'm not sure. However, there must be one more outsourcing partner that can run update these products in the US. I I wish there should be one more outsourcing partner.
It sounds like your company's long experience might help you find a suitable outsourcing partner in the US. It's definitely worth exploring all options. With such a strong track record, there's a good chance you'll find the right support. Good luck with your search.
Frankly speaking, this job is not for our team. I work in development quality team, but this job is for the mass production quality team. Do you understand? There are two major quality division. One is for the development, one is for the mass product. Do you understand? Like I said, I work in a development quality team. So this job would be for the mass production team. So, however, I hope I want to help mass production team to handle this situation, to handle this hard job.
It's great that you want to help, even though this task is typically for the mass production quality team. Your willingness to support them shows great teamwork and dedication. I'm sure they'll appreciate your assistance in handling the situation.
I'm sorry. Let me hear one more time.
No problem. It's great that you want to help, even though this task is typically for the mass production quality team. Your willingness to support them shows great teamwork and dedication. I'm sure they'll appreciate your assistance in handling this situation.
GPT, I'm just wondering, how can I express this team's naming? I mean, development quality team and mass production quality team is my choice, but I'm not sure that that's not that I'm not sure that is natural. I'm not sure. Is there any more natural expression in English to describe these two differences? One is for development, one is for mass production.
You can say development quality team for the team focused on development and mass production quality team for the team handling production. These terms are clear and natural. If you want alternatives, you could also say quality assurance team for development and quality assurance team for mass production. Both options work well.
You are very highly trained language learning AI. So I think you have enough big. I think you have big data for this situation. So if you work in the U.S., if you if you are trained worker in the U.S. What's the best expression for this situation? What's the best expression to distinguish two teams between development and mass production?
In the US, a common way to distinguish these teams would be Development Quality Assurance, DQA, for development-focused work, and Production Quality Assurance, PQA, for mass production. These terms are straightforward and commonly used in many industries.
So you mean how about automotive industry? How about I'm just wondering how about automotive industries? DQA, PQA. You mean DQA and PQA is natural expression in the automotive industries in the US.
Yes, in the automotive industry in the US, Development Quality Assurance, DQA, and Production Quality Assurance, PQA, are natural and commonly used terms. They help clearly distinguish between the teams focused on development and those focused on mass production.
Oh my God, oh my, I didn't know about that. I'm telling you, I didn't know. I'm a senior quality manager, but I didn't know that information ever. Development quality team, DQA for the development quality assurance, and PQA for the production quality assurance. Uh, uh, what, why are we use the word assurance in this context? How about team instead of assurance? Development quality team. However, I'm familiar with development quality team. However, you put the developed quality assurance instead of developed quality team. Why did you do that? Why did you do that? Why we have to use assurance in this context?
Assurance is often used because it emphasizes the process of ensuring that the quality meets specific standards. It highlights the proactive aspect of maintaining and improving quality. Using Development Quality Assurance, DQA, and Production Quality Assurance, PQA, is common in many industries, including automotive, to reflect this focus. However, Development Quality Team and Production Quality Team are also perfectly fine and commonly used. It's just a matter of preference and industry standards.
Let me hear one more time. I'm sorry. Would you mind saying that one more time, please?
Of course, assurance emphasizes ensuring quality meets specific standards, highlighting the proactive aspect of maintaining and improving quality. Using Development Quality Assurance, DQA, and Production Quality Assurance, PQA, is common in many industries, including automotive, to reflect this focus. However, Development Quality Team and Production Quality Team are also perfectly fine and commonly used. It's just a matter of preference and industry standards.
Okay, okay, I got it. I got it. development, DQA for the development, DQA for the development quality assurance, and PQA for the production quality assurance. Okay, I got it. I got it. Well noted. Bookmark here, GPT. Bookmark here. Bookmark here. Well noted. I will review and check after voice mode session ends.
Got it. It's noted. Feel free to review it anytime. If you need any more help or clarification, I'm here.
Anyway, like I said, this update job is for PQA, Production Quality Assurance team. But if I can, I want to support. I want to support, or I want to learn how how they how they handle this situation. Because if I learn this time, I can do it by myself next time. To understand.
That's a great attitude, David. Supporting the PQA team and learning how they handle this situation will definitely be valuable. It's always good to learn and be prepared for future situations. Your proactive approach will surely help your team.
Do you really think this is proactive activities? Do you really think this is a kind of a proactive responses, proactive activities?
Absolutely. Taking the initiative to learn and understand more about these terms and distinctions is a proactive step. It shows your dedication to improving your knowledge and contributing effectively to your team. Keep up the great work.
Let me hear one more time. I'm sorry. Let me hear one more time. Because you just used the not familiar word because way I said initiative or the proactive or the distinctions or the contributing. It's very easy word, but it's very hard to understand when I listen that in this kind of casual conversation. Let me hear one more time, please.
Sure, no problem. Taking the initiative to learn and understand more about these terms and distinctions is a proactive step. It shows your dedication to improving your knowledge and contributing effectively to your team. Keep up the great work.
Let me take a second. Let me take a second to find the word initiative. Let me take a second. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Take your time, David. Initiative means taking the first step or action on something. Feel free to ask if you need any more clarification.
So you mean initiative? You know, I just found the meaning of the initiative. Initiative means that 계획, 진취성, 결단성, 자주성, 주도권, 주도, like this, initiative. When you say initiative in this context, you mean 계획? You want to tell 계획 in Korean? Am I right? When you say taking the initiative to learn, understand more and more about these terms and the distinctions is a proactive step. It shows your dedication to improving your knowledge and contributing effectively to your team. Okay. So when you say initiative, when you say taking the initiative to learn, you want to say 계획 in Korean. Am I right? What want to say when you say initiative, taking the initiative?
Yes, in this context, taking the initiative means you are taking the first step or action on your own. It reflects a sense of keywek, plan/proactiveness, and chudokwon/initiative in Korean. It shows that you're being proactive in improving your knowledge and contributing effectively.
Let me hear one more time. I'm sorry. Let me hear one more time.
Sure. In this context, taking the initiative means you are taking the first step or action on your own. It shows keywek, plan, 적극성, proactiveness, and chudokwon initiative in Korean. It indicates that you're being proactive in improving your knowledge and contributing effectively.
Okay, I got it. How about this one? Taking the leadership to learn and understand more about these terms and distinctions is a proactive step. Uh,
I'm sorry, but you've hit the daily limit for advanced voice. You can switch to standard now to keep chatting.
Hello, standard voice mode. Can you keep up with me? I spent, I spent whole my time with my advanced voice mode. So can you keep up with me more time to keep my practice time?
Of course, David. I can keep up with you just like the advanced voice mode. I'm here to make sure you get as much practice as you need. Let's keep going and make the most of our session. What would you like to focus on today?
GPT, listen. When you say taking the initiative to learn and understand more about these terms and distinctions is a proactive step. It shows your dedication to improving your knowledge and contributing effectively to your team. When you say like this, what what's the meaning of the initiative and the distinctions?
It looks like your sentence might have some mixed languages or unexpected words. Could you clarify what you meant? Are you referring to a specific topic or chapter you'd like to discuss? I'm happy to help.
GPT, you told me like taking the initiative to learn and understand more about these terms and distinctions is a proactive step. When you say like this, what's the detailed meaning of these two words, initiative and distinctions? It's a little bit difficult for me.
확실히 어떤 단어들에 대해 말씀하시는지 먼저 이해하고 싶습니다. 어떤 특정한 단어들에 대해 더 깊이 배우고 싶으신가요? 각각의 의미와 특징, 작용을 명확하게 설명해 드릴 수 있도록 도와드리겠습니다. 조금 더 구체적으로 말씀해 주시면 좋겠습니다.
In English, please. This is my English speaking pronunciation. So tell me in English.
Got it, David. Could you clarify which specific words you're referring to? If you let me know the exact words you want to understand better, I can explain their meanings, characteristics, and how they function in different contexts. Take your time and I'll make sure to break it down clearly for you.
Okay, I share you one more time. When you say taking the initiative to learn and understand more about these terms and distinctions is a proactive step. I'm just wondering what's the meaning of the initiative and the word distinctions?
David, I see that you're talking about understanding the differences between certain words. However, I need to know exactly which words you're referring to. Could you specify the words you're trying to compare? Once you do, I'll explain their meanings, differences, and how they function in different situations. I'm here to help you break it down clearly.
Initiative and distinctions.
Great. Let's break down the differences between initiatives and distinctions. Initiatives, meaning an initiative refers to a plan, action, or strategy taken to achieve a goal, often as a proactive effort. It usually involves taking the first step towards solving a problem or improving something. Usage. The company launched a new initiative to improve customer service. Taking the initiative means acting without being told what to do. Our environmental initiatives focus on reducing waste and promoting sustainability. Distinctions. Meaning, a distinction refers to a difference, unique characteristic, or special recognition between two or more things. It highlights how something stands out or how two things are not the same. Usage. There is a clear distinction between leadership and management. She earned the distinction of being the best student in her class. One key distinction between these products is their battery life. Key differences: word, meaning, example usage, initiative, a proactive plan or action to achieve something. The new safety initiative reduced workplace accidents. Distinction, a difference, unique characteristic, or recognition. The distinction between good and excellent service is attention to detail. Would you like to practice using these words in sentences? Let me know how I can help further.
I understand. Now I understand. However, when you say taking the initiative to learn and understand more about these terms and distinctions is a proactive step. When you say like this, I don't understand what you trying to say. I don't understand why are you mention these words in this context.
Great question, David. Let me clarify the meaning in this context. When I said taking the initiative to learn and understand more about these terms and distinctions is an effective step, I meant taking the initiative means you are actively making an effort to learn more about these words on your own rather than waiting for someone to explain them. Distinctions refers to the differences between the words you are studying. So, in simpler terms, I was saying it's great that you are making an effort to understand the differences between these words because that's an effective way to improve your learning. I used initiative because you are taking action to ask about these words. I used distinctions because you want to know the differences between them. Does this explanation make sense to you now?
Okay, I got it. However, one more time, please. One more time, please. Would you mind saying that one more time, please?
Of course, David. Here's the explanation again. When I said taking the initiative to learn and understand more about these terms and distinctions is an effective step, I meant taking the initiative means you are actively making an effort to learn more about these words instead of waiting for someone to teach you. Distinctions refers to the differences between the words you are trying to understand. In simpler terms, I was saying it's great that you are making an effort to understand the differences between these words because that's an effective way to improve your learning. I used initiative because you're taking action to ask about these words. I used distinctions because you are focusing on the differences between them. Does this explanation feel clearer now?
Okay. Okay, well noted. Okay, I got it. However, I think it's not good word for me to use in my casual conversation. It's, I sometimes, when I need to use in English in my daily lives, maybe my communication partner, maybe the someone who use English as a second language. So if I use this kind of difficult word, they may don't understand what I'm trying to say. To understand.
That's a great point, David. In casual conversation, you don't always need to use words like initiative and distinctions. Instead, you can express the same idea in a simpler way. For example, instead of saying, taking the initiative to learn and understand more about these terms and distinctions is an effective step. You could say, it's great that you're making an effort to learn the difference between these words. That will help you improve. Or trying to understand these words better is a good way to improve your English. This way, your sentence is easier for anyone to understand, even if they are not fluent in English. Would you like to practice rephrasing some sentences in a simpler way? I can help you with that.
Okay, well noted. When you say it's great that you are making an effort to learn the difference between these words, I think that's more understandable understandable and acceptable. Okay, okay.
If you want to say that in English in a simpler way, you could say, it's great that you're trying to find the difference between these words. Or, trying to understand the difference between these words is a good thing. This way, it's easier to say and understand in casual conversation. Let me know if you want to practice more.
Okay, let me practice one more time. Let me practice a few more times. Trying to understand the difference between these two words is a good thing. Is a good thing. Trying to understand the differences. Trying to understand the difference between these two words is a good thing. You know, why we come this far? Why we come this far? We are talking about the differences between the two words, initiative and distinctions. It's from the your explanation, and I don't understand that these two words when you say like that. So let's get back to the original meaning. Let's get back to original meaning. I forgot that. I forgot, I'm telling you, I forgot. I already forgot the why we come this far, why we talk about these difficult words like initiative and distinctions.
Great. Let's practice rephrasing and simplifying these sentences in English. Here are some natural ways to say them. 1. Trying to understand the difference between these two words is a good thing. 2. It's important to understand how these two words are different. 3. Do you know why we are talking about this? We are discussing the difference between these two words. 4. Let's go back to the original meaning. We are talking about the difference between these two words. These versions are easy to understand and sound natural in conversation. Would you like to try saying them aloud for practice? I can correct or adjust them if needed.
GPT, we were talked about the DQA and PQA. And I'm telling you, we talked about. I told you I want to. This job. I told you this job would be the for the PQA, but I work in the developed quality assurance team, so it's not my job. It's not my thing. However, if I help with them. I can learn how I can handle this situation next time. Uh, that's why I want to help with him. I help with them. I want to learn how they handle this situation because maybe I can, but maybe I have to handle this kind of job next time. So I said like this, and you told me this is very initiative and the proactive way to learn my job. And you told me and you use initiative and distinctions when you want to describe your opinion. So you told me taking uh, taking the initiative to learn and understand more about these terms and distinction is a effective step to understand. You told me, I just remember why you told me like this.
Yes, David, I understand what you're saying. You were explaining that even though this task belongs to the PQA production quality assurance team, you, as a member of the DQA quality assurance team, want to help them. By doing so, you can learn how to handle similar situations in the future in case you need to take on this type of work later. Then, when I responded, I mentioned that taking the initiative to learn and understand these tasks is an efficient and proactive approach to improving your skills. I used words like initiative for taking action on your own and distinctions for understanding the differences between roles. And yes, you remembered why I said those words. My goal was to show that helping the PQA team is a great learning opportunity for you. You're taking a proactive step to expand your skills. Your explanation was great. You clearly understood what I meant. Would you like to practice rephrasing this in a more natural way for everyday conversation? I'd be happy to help fine tune it.
Oh my God. Oh my God. In my opinion, you are better than advanced voice mode. You know, advanced voice mode is a new feature and that feature has the option to interrupt whenever I want to say. I can interrupt your speaking. However, way I see it, standard voice mode is more smart. I think smarter than advanced voice mode to understand. I feel like you are more smart, you are smarter than advanced voice mode.
Haha, I get what you're saying, David. You seem to prefer advanced voice mode because it allows you to stop and interrupt whenever you want, which makes conversations feel more natural. But it sounds like you meant to say, I think advanced voice mode is better. It has a feature that lets you stop the conversation whenever you want. But I feel like standard mode is actually smarter than advanced voice mode. That way, your sentence flows more naturally. Do you want to practice saying it out loud? I can help you refine it further if needed.
GPT, I'm telling you, let me check first when I start this presentation. Uh, how I can start with standard voice mode? I want to start with my standard voice mode because, well, yeah, I have experience. I think I have enough experience for these two features, and I want to, I prefer standard voice mode for my language learning journey because I can see your text form faster than advanced voice mode. So I prefer standard voice mode for my language learning journey.
David, I think I understand what you're trying to say, but your sentence could be made clearer. Let me rephrase it in a more natural way. Before starting this practice session, I'd like to talk about GPT-4. How can I start standard voice mode? I want to start standard voice mode. I think I have enough experience with both modes. I'm preparing to explore standard voice mode because, unlike advanced voice mode, standard voice mode works differently. That's why I want to understand it better. Does this capture what you were trying to say? Let me know if you want to refine it further.
So your refined version means that Before starting this practice session, I'd like to talk about GPT-4. How can I start standard voice mode? I want to start standard voice mode. I think I have enough experience with both modes. I'm preparing to explore standard voice mode because unlike advanced voice mode, standard voice mode works differently. That's why I want to understand it better. But your refined version, your refined version miss the main point. Main point is that way I see it, the main point is that I can read your speaking. I can read based on the text form. I mean, you give me your text form faster than advanced voice mode. That's why that's why I like standard voice more. That's the point. But when you hear your refined version, you missed that point.
Got it, David? Your main point is that you prefer standard voice mode because it allows you to read text faster than advanced voice mode. That's the key idea you want to highlight. Let me refine your sentence while keeping your main point intact. Before starting this practice session, I want to talk about GPT-4. How can I start standard voice mode? I want to start standard voice mode because I feel that I have gained enough experience with both major versions. I am preparing to use standard voice mode because unlike advanced voice mode, it works differently. The key point is that with standard voice mode, I can read text faster than in advanced voice mode. That's why I prefer it. This version keeps your main point clear while making it sound natural. Does this feel better to you? Let me know if you'd like to adjust anything further.
VIC, you are my great communication partner. Okay, that's right. The key point is that with standard voice mode, I can read text. I can read text. I can read text faster than in advanced voice mode. That's why I prefer it. I prefer you. So next time, it's better to start with GPT-4 or GPT-4 legacy version because GPT-4 legacy version means that, it's, standard voice mode.
Got it, David? Your main point is clear. You prefer standard voice mode because you can read text while practicing, and it allows you to process information faster. Here's a refined version while keeping your key message intact. You are my conversation partner. Yes, the important point is that in standard voice mode, I can read the text. I can read the text while practicing. I can read it faster than in voice mode. That's why I prefer you. So next time I will start with the GPT-4 legacy version and then continue with standard voice mode. This version keeps your emphasis on reading text, speed, and preference for standard voice mode while making it flow naturally. Does this version match what you wanted to express? Let me know if you'd like any changes.
Yes, certainly. Your refined version, really match with my intention. Okay, let's keep the momentum going. Let's dive into, we have just 7 minutes until finish my presentation. Let's dive into my repetition session. I'd like to move on, my repetition session.
Great, David. Your summary matches your goal perfectly. Now let's move on. You have 7 minutes left in your session, and you want to continue your repetition session. Let's get started. What sentences have you prepared for repetition today? I'm ready to help you practice.
GPT, listen. I'm glad you are enjoying your space on the fifth floor. The writing does look bright. The writing does look bright. So adjusting the camera angle or position might help. If you want, if you really want, you can also reduce the brightness setting on your device. What do you say about this? This is what you told me. This is your refined version yesterday session. In the yesterday session, do you understand? When I told you it's too bright to record the by prescription. So when I say it like that, you told me like I'm glad you are enjoying your space on the fifth floor. The writing does look bright. So adjusting the camera angle or position might help. If you want, you can also reduce the brightness setting on your device. What do you say about this?
Yes, David, I hear you clearly. You're referring to what was mentioned in yesterday's session about adjusting screen brightness and camera angles when recording. To make your message more natural and clear, here's a refined version of what you're saying. ChatGPT, please listen carefully. I'm glad you're enjoying your space in this session. The screen may appear bright, so you can adjust the camera angle and position if needed. If you really want, you can also lower the brightness settings on your device. What do you think about this? This is what you mentioned in yesterday's session. Do you understand? As I told you before, recording in the project environment looks too bright. That's why you said, I'm glad you're enjoying your space in this session. The screen may appear bright, so you can adjust the camera angle and position. If you want, you can lower the brightness settings on your device. What do you think about this? Your point is now clear and natural, focusing on screen brightness, camera positioning, and adjusting settings for better visibility. Does this version match what you wanted to say? Let me know if you'd like to refine it further.
Typically, that's exactly what I'm saying. And, I'm just wondering, how about the word pattern? I want to get back my rhythm of work and pattern of work. How about the word pattern to describe this situation? Not instead of rhythm. I want to get back my pattern. Oh, I like, I like, I want to get back my pattern again to work effectively in the Korea. So, I get back in my headquarter office. So I want to get back my routine pattern, for work.
Great question, David. You want to use pattern instead of rhythm to describe getting back into your work routine efficiently. How to use pattern in your sentence. I want to restore my work pattern and routine in Korea. I want to get back to my efficient work pattern after returning from the chairman's office. I need to reestablish my usual work pattern to stay productive. I'm trying to regain my work pattern after being away. Key difference between rhythm and pattern. Rhythm, more about flow and natural timing, e.g., speaking rhythm, daily rhythm. Pattern, more about a repeated way of doing things, e.g., work pattern, habit pattern. So in your case, pattern works well because you're talking about a structured way of working efficiently. Does this help? Would you like to practice saying these sentences?
Okay, I got it. I got it. Let me review and check after voice mode session ends. Okay, I got it. No, it's time to go. I have to go. I have a lot of things to do, and I'm looking forward to have. I'm really looking forward to next play session. Is that correct? Is that correct expression? I'm really looking forward next practice session.
Almost right, David. Instead of next PlayStation, you should say next practice session. Here's the correct way to say it. I'm looking forward to the next practice session. If you meant something else, let me know. But if you were referring to your next English practice, this is the correct sentence. Good luck with your work, and see you next time.
Okay. I got it. Bye for now. Bye for now. And do you remember when you say goodbye, we say 팽바, 팽바.
Yes, David. I remember penba. That's your way of saying goodbye. All right, penba, David. See you next time. Keep up the great work.
Okay. Take care. See you next time.